The Food and Drug Administration has drafted a policy that will allow gay men to donate blood for the first time in 3 decades. And in paper, it sounds like a progressive thinking action, but there is a catch. You have to be celibate for a year in order to qualify. Is this just a quick fix that does not address the underlying problem with this discriminatory practice? What do you think?
Well, I definitely think that, yeah, it's one thing to give their rights back for giving blood, but they're taking their rights away by not allowing them to have sex, which is a natural human behavior. And a year span, that means that their relationships could suffer. It's just a very hard criteria to meet to be able to give blood. So in one way, it's advertently they're having something given to them, but something taken away. And sex is natural, so I think that's quite difficult in my opinion.
That is the case. The FDA first recommended this policy change back in November, but it just kicked in yesterday. And it kicked in because many organizations have been pushing for this ban to be removed, including the American Red Cross, the American Medical Association, because they say that this ban on men having sex with men, being able to donate blood, is scientifically unwarranted. So the actual draft proposes the next, and I quote, "Male donors previously deferred because of a history of sex with another man, even one time since 1977, may be eligible to donate provided that they have not had sex with another man during the past 12 months and they meet all other donor eligibility criteria." Back in 1985, the FDA ruled that men who had sex with other men couldn't donate blood because of the AIDS and HIV epidemic. Fast forward to 2015, and they say, well, the science have changed, the medicines have changed, the testing have changed. There is no reason for us to wait or to ban them completely. Other countries like Japan, Sweden, Australia, Brazil, they all have instituted a 1-year ban on gay men to donate blood. But the Human Rights Council, they say that this is not cool, that even though that the change has happened and it's a good step, is not enough. And I quote, David Stacy, the Director of Government Affairs, who had this to say, "While the new policy is a step in the right direction towards an ideal policy that reflects the best scientific research, it still falls far short of a fully acceptable solution because it continues to stigmatize gay and bisexual men." And I agree with him because the restrictions for other sexually active women and men that are heterosexual are not the same that the restriction for gay men, and there's no science behind it to support it.
I agree with that. I mean, how can you can test the blood but you can't test if someone's had sex or not.
Exactly.
So that's also, it's impossible to even know who's telling the truth on this. So to be able to have that, how much are they going to be able to prove that is even valid for testing? It's almost like an obsolete criteria that really doesn't give any science behind it.
Exactly, and that's what the FDA is saying, that this 1-year deferral, it's enough for them to test the blood far after being donated for any disease to show up on a test. But we want to know, what do you think? Do you think this is a good thing, or is definitely not enough and still is discriminating against gay men to donate blood? Let us know what you think in the comments, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the Lib TV.